Hey guys, it's Kathy from Miss Beauty is Art. Today I'm going to show you how to do a really classic, retro chic, matte red lip, one of my favorite looks of all time. So stay tuned. So the first step to creating a flawless red lip is to make sure that your lips are exfoliated and moisturized. To do that, we're going to apply petroleum jelly to our lips, otherwise known as Vaseline. You're going to apply that generously and let it absorb for about 30 seconds to a minute. After that, you're going to use a regular toothbrush. And with this, you're going to make circular motions across your lips to take off all the dead skin and leave a really nice smooth finish. After that, we're going to prep our lips. To do that, you can either use a lip primer or you can use chapstick or lip balm. I've used all three, and the thing I've noticed the most about using chapstick or a lip balm is that it tends to have a lot of buildup because it's consisted of a lot of wax. And when you're applying something like a matte red lip, you definitely want to moisturize before applying the lipstick, but you don't want to create a lot of buildup because it can feel heavy on your lips. So I like to use a primer. The primer that I use is MAC Prep and Prime. It goes on really smoothly. It's not very thick. It's clear. And you can apply it generously as you like, but it leaves a nice finish before applying your lipstick. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of that on. Okay, now that we're primed, we're now going to apply some lip liner. The lip liner that I'm using is MAC. It's called Brick. The reason why I'm using this color, it's a little bit deeper than the lipstick that I'm using. The reason why I like this is because it makes the color, the redness, a little bit deeper, and I like for it to be a nice deep red as opposed to a really bright red. If you want a true color match to the lipstick color that I'm using, MAC Lip Liner in Cherry is a closer color match. It'll definitely be a really bright red, also just as beautiful. I'm going to go ahead though and start applying the brick. And a really important tip about making red lips is you want to make sure you have a really sharp point. The biggest trick to a red lip is making sure you have a really clean and precise line, and having a nice sharp point will help you do that. And when you're applying your lip liner, to anchor your hand so that you have control over your application is to make sure that you put your pinky on your chin. That way it'll give you a nice range of motion, but it still allows you some control over your hands. So I'm going to start and line my lips. I'm going to start with the bottom lip center and move toward the outer corners. I'm going to rotate the pencil on its side and fill my lips in. Now I'm going to start on the top lip. Now, if you have any imperfections with your lips, for the most part, everyone's face is a little asymmetrical. So you can use this opportunity to kind of even out your lips and make sure that everything is symmetrical. Obviously, keep it natural, don't go crazy, but you want to make sure that you have a nice symmetrical lip, especially when something like this bright, you can really tell the difference. My corners tend to be, one is fuller than the other, so I like just to even it out a bit. Okay, now that you're done with that, we're going to apply the lipstick. The lipstick that I'm using today is my all-time favorite. I love this red so much. It's a really beautiful red. It's nice and matte, which I really love, a really great matte lip. I think it's really retro and glam and chic. And this color happens to be, in my opinion, really flattering on a lot of skin tones. Obviously, different skin tones call for different reds. Some requires more orange base, although others require more blue. But this I think is really flattering. It's called MAC Ruby Woo. I actually can't even show you the name because I love this and I wear it so often and I've completely rubbed off the name. But anyway, we're going to use it and we're going to fill in our lips. Now at this point, we're going to go back to our lip liner and just reapply lip liner lightly, not too heavily. We don't want to build up too much color. But I just like to meld both colors together and leave a really creamy finish. So now I'm just going to go ahead and reline. So I'm going to anchor my hand. There you have it, your classic matte red lip. If you've noticed that you've made any mistakes, at the beginning it can be a little difficult to make a really clean and precise line. So a couple tips when you're just starting out. It's sometimes easier to use smaller strokes when you're lining. So as opposed to trying to go from corner to corner in one fell swoop, you can just use shorter strokes and make your way around. If you've still noticed that you've made some mistakes, you can use these Q-tips, which I find really handy. They come to a point, and it can be really easy to clean up certain things that you need a really precise point as opposed to just a regular Q-tip. You can find these in any drugstore. Or what you can also do is get your favorite concealer, put a dab on your finger, or if it's from a pot, just use a concealer brush. And you're going to apply it lightly to your brush, and then you're just going to go around your lip to kind of clear up any red smudges, any mistaken lines, and that way you have a really clean, precise line. And then you have your retro chic red lip. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.